Hi, hi. Greetings. We're back to playing some more Amnesia. If you're looking for Lethal Company in like a day, I think it's tomorrow, is the next time we play. And then there is one on the weekend also. Hello, buddy. Kek, how are you doing? Or would you prefer me to call you Cookie, right? I think you said something like that. Please confirm. Nice to see you both. Hello, buddy. Hello. So excited. Look at that. There's an extra ping on the Discord today. Because it's one of the new VODs that came out. As it does sometimes. By the time that I start my stream, one new VOD comes out. Either way is fine. Okay. I could continue with Kek because it's the name I've always been calling you by. You never corrected it. I'm used to it now. Okay. Excited. I don't know how close we are to finishing the game. We are maybe halfway through the game, I would guess. Hold on, actually. Should be able to say. Ooh, I think we're really close to finishing the game. It says here like 9 hours or so. Probably to 10 or 11 hours since I got stuck a few times. And there's a chance I'm gonna get stuck again. If that's the case... If I manage to do everything correctly today, we finish the game. If not, then... the next time, which is still within this week's schedule. Let me check, actually. So yes, tomorrow Lethal Company. Oh, it's Sunday, the next time we do Amnesia. Should be the last. Man, my heartbeat BPM is so high. I drank Monster. What? Oh, be careful. Easier and faster. Yeah. We will see. Or do you mean easier and faster to say your name by using Kek? I don't know if the context is the game or Nemi. Sorry to Monster. Well, the only thing that's gonna rise up my beats per minute on the heartbeat is adrenaline. And some jump scares, let's hope so. Okay, let's jump into the game. I am excited. Last we left on the... I think it was just outside the inner sanctum thingy. We have to get an orb, which we have to find on the torture chambers or something. Continue. Yes. Does that mean we missed a room then? Or a few? Maybe? Alright. How's our state looking like? So, we have half and a few restocks. 8 is okay. Slab of fresh meat. A wooden bucket filled with sticky tar. Okay, so we got the glue, I guess. Our health is okay. Our sanity's alright. We still have this. We got HP. Shattered orb. Oh, the pages. Yeah, see, there's a lot of things here we're gonna have to check today. 2 levers on the top floor are not working. Heavy door. Okay, so the levers and the heavy door, I think, are connecting. Perhaps the torture rooms are there. It would have to be, because it's right next to Agrippa, the guy that's still there. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. It's shattered. Pieces lie scattered in the torture room. Should be in there. Agrippa the Diamond seeks a note from a man named Johann Weyer. Should also be somewhere there. Okay. I won't be here because me play game, but I listen. Yep, no worries. Okay. So, I wonder, this is only when we get the orb. This, I'm not sure. Could be useful still, these two items. And then this. It's either to unlock something or to mess with the monster. Wait, do we give that to Agrippa or something? That'd be weird. Okay. Did I get what I could from here? This is loud. Is that too loud? Huh. Wait, hold up. Can I do this? No, the audio's fine. Okay, maybe it's just me. Will not budge. There's a machine there. Okay, should probably light this up. I didn't realize the center of the room was not properly lit up. It shows like yellow things or red things. Is that the quality of it, yeah? Of the health. The sanity in this case. Yellow means not that great. Okay, so the monster was here. I do like how mystical this looks. An entire ultra dungeon.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing then? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Really? Guilt, I see. Yeah, that fuck with my sanity. Huh. I've been here, but I don't know how that's gonna mess with me. Armor. We do have to find anything to be able to unlock the levers. Although I don't know if we already did that. Mess with whatever. That's just an altar. Gonna have to properly read the item descriptions and whatnot. Backtracking is what I can do now. Then I have to be on the lookout for the grunt, I think it was called. Monster looking thing. The skinwalker. Okay. Nave. We should be in that spiral of stairs, whatever. No, it's beyond that. Okay. What?
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Interesting. Is that what those were? Okay, so... do I perhaps need to find some sort of... like metal pipes or something in here? Or does it have anything to do with that?
She dead.
She dead?
Good to see you.
Oh.
By me, I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Okay, some backstory to that. I need to get myself oriented again where everything is, what has happened to everything, so Allow me a moment to look around. Laboratorium. Although I am not quite aware of any way I can remove those little planks. Okay, my sanity's doing alright. Maybe because we talked to Agrippa. I think the items here we got... Oh, okay. The only problem with that upstairs is that I have to use oil for that. There's nothing here though, is there? I'll just completely go back. I have to check things. Okay, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, if I walk in the inner part of the ladder, I just get stuck on it. That's kind of bad. Okay. Right, so this is where I originally came from, I remember. All of the things in here are blocked, or I collected the important things. Pretty sure. Will not budge. These are the levers, right? Are they still messed up? It is not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Okay, what I can imagine... Oh, this pipe is disconnected. Yeah. Oh, but I cannot hold of this. Barrel contains a few drops of oil. That's good. Barrel has no oil now. Okay. Cannot pick that up, though. Maybe it isn't here I need to be to fix this. There is a little valve here, but I cannot move it. Okay, well, at least I now know where that is. Hello, gods. How you doing? Yami, what are you playing? I forgot the name of the game. Must be Amnesia. That's a good pun. I appreciate it. Actually, right now I'm in the process of trying to understand where I must be. The little objectives are vast. There should be an order to this. Unless something here already can mess with the machinery. Which, by the way, I should probably spam with this. I imagine the tar is just for the orb. Which I cannot go to the place of the... Cannot use this that way. Neither this. There's nothing for the jar. Not at all. Okay. Let me think. Seven, that's not a whole bunch. Oh, but I can use the inner part of the lattice to fall straight down. Okay, good to know. There would be nothing else in here. Let me try to give the piece of meat to Agrippa. I don't know if he'll appreciate that. He has no jaw.
Good to see. That was my pupil. My pupil.
Oh.
I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
Cannot. Wait a minute. There's like some smoke coming out of that, but I cannot hold that in the little jar. Wait a minute. Aha!
Land which had not been planted. Do you know mythiasis? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers, humans, watching the sky slowly turn.
Okay.
But the followers do have unseen to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. Some orbs.
Oh. Okay, so they discovered more what the orb was. So,
Many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
okay, let me focus, Agrippa. Okay, so...
Fire was a brave man.
Oh, man.
He dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike
collection?
every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide beyond the world itself.
That seems like real cosmic things humans shouldn't be messing with. Right, so... this is either not completely functioning.
Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Ah, okay. So we can see not the entire machine is working. Whoa, the light just changed slightly. Is that my sanity?
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Silly, really. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Uh-huh. Okay, I don't know if I'm able to climb up there.
Weyer would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Weyer will reveal himself.
Oh, really? So one of the orbs was used by Weyer. He ascended to a higher existence. Left Agrippa here because he said no the first time.
And I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Correct. The hell?
Hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Yes, I'm trying to work on it. Relax. Been talking to an NPC over here. Oh, I can't actually jump here.
And I appreciate your compliment.
Wait, what? Yeah, I can.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Huh. Anyway, I'm doing good. That's nice to hear. I'm doing pretty good too. I'm excited for what else happens in here in this game, so I can close this or open it.
No time for sitting around.
Oh, that was literally it? That was it. Okay, well, I got to an elevated position to do it.
Appreciate your compliment.
Right, so now I can open that.
More important.
I didn't have to go that far. Good thing I kept paying attention to my surroundings. Sadly, I'm out and I can see basically nothing of the game. I can I can, what is the word? Narrate it as I'm doing. So we went to a little, what is that, an attic? Opened up a little thingy. There were gears out of place, and now I can open the big heavy doors, which will send us to the torture chambers. What will we find there? I'm expecting it being parts of the orb or the letter that Agrippa wants. We shall see. Damn, son. Yeah, it's the sun on your screen. There you go, it now works. Okay, now we can open the big heavy doors. Awesome. Our sanity's doing good. Now we move back. Huh. The monster won't let us do that much progress, I'm sure.
Daniel, you have gone too far.
I have to stop you. Huh?
I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Wait, so his consciousness is around us like the shadow. He sees what we're doing and he wants to stop us somehow. Huh? So earlier the whole talk of us having guilt and it's our fault. was
Got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
was actually Alexander. Okay. What? So he managed to find a way to control the shadow or become like the shadow? Strange. Was that his plan all along? Fucking theory crafting. Okay, let's go to the left first. There's a monster. Oh. The monster's under the water, is he? Oh no. That's not good. Yeah, because there's water down in the well there. Oh, that's outside. Okay, I was hearing what I thought was the grunt, but that's just IRL. Are we good? Transept. What the fuck is this? Damn. Whew. Dude, this is like my kind of place. What is this? The summoning circle also. It does not seem like I should be here. Okay, there's many summoning circles. Ah!
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
My eyes. The hell? What? Is that something moving? I don't see anything. Okay, that's really clever sound design. It seems so close. Is that a monster? Sounds like it is. Or is it just like a torture chamber that's messing with somebody? Dude, what the? It stopped? Okay. Oh! My sanity's suffering as a result of this, but it's one of those really old, messy execution things. Piece of orb. What? The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Damn. Sounds fun. Oh wait, my sanity's... Okay, there's that light, but... Huh. So at the end of it all, it was just a bunch of torture. Unlucky. Yes. It must have been because... I guess the only way they were able to procure a majority, at least, of their human experiments was due to people on death row. As in criminals with such insane offenses that they were bound to be executed by the law. So, yeah, they did this. The person that died may have been bad because they did crime. Bad crime. But they went out on a brutal way. Okay, so that's done. Am I safe in here? As in, sanity-wise? I guess. I mean, it's dark. Huh. Its texture and color are constantly changing. That sounds cool. I only hear rapists while I shoot a dog in game. What the hell? No, that doesn't mean the same thing. But, yeah. Okay, so it's here we're supposed to get the orbs. Oh! I do not know what that means. But it's the second time I see that. Still don't know what that slab of meat is for. Okay, what's torture number 2? Let's see. It is... I am not sure. Is that a weight? Is it like something about stretch? Wait a minute. Why is there a closet right there? Is something gonna come out? Maybe it stretches them so much it rips them apart or something? Tinderbox. I don't say it's same thing. I only hear you say it while playing. Wait, that word, rapist, yeah? Yeah, why would I say that word anywhere else? Hello? Ah! It's a piece of the orb. We're chilling. Okay, it's gonna mess with our sanity more. So much so that our vision is like wobbly. Does this work still? It does. Oh, cool. We're hearing the past of... Oh, I messed with our sanity even more. Oh shit, my sanity is the worst it's ever been. Oh, my mouse is so fucked. I can't even move properly. Okay, I shouldn't have done that, but hey, I was curious. I'm a fucked up little creature, you should know that. Relax, Daniel. It's all good. We're out of that room, see? Oh my god. Okay, I can hardly control my character right now. Where did we come from originally? From that other side. Last one should be here, I think. Is there any puzzle I can do? Like, boom. They don't sit together. A more appropriate workspace needed before they... Okay. Maybe if we go back or something. Ah!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
Oh.
Horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
So some of these people on death's row probably were innocent. Or rather, it was either accident, so they were set up, but, you know, they didn't really matter. I will need to use one of this. Okay. Okay, our sanity's a bit better. I can control my character now. But we're about to see a bit more. Okay, is there a light? Ow! Okay, not that light.
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
I want to see which one this is. Oh. I can guess as what happened here. If there's a metallic triangle in this, in like the center of the room, this guy was very much potentially like split or something. Damn. Where's the orb here though? Tinderbox. Oh, right there. Nice. Sanity is crystal clear. Good. We do not need to hang out here any longer. Oh, we're gonna be chased probably. Yeah. What's on the center of the big hall? Spiral ladder, like staircase thing? That, and I cannot combine this yet, can I? No, we have to go to a station of sorts. Yeah, now it's green at the bottom of this. Does this go anywhere? Is it here where we have the little workstation? Workshop? I've always wondered, is that Alexander? Maybe. Anything on the corners, no? Okay. A little study room. String. Tough string made from hemp, okay. Combination won't work. Let's just check everything here. This game has been great, by the way. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. Oh! So that they know exactly what's going to happen to them and how. The point of presentation is to infuse terror, yep. Human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effects. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Wait a minute! If our character has amnesia, we too were tortured here, no? No. I think it was because Daniel decided to forget a majority of this. But stop Alexander, because I remember our own note said that, oh, we chose to forget. We chose to drink the solution that made us forget. There was something else here. Oh. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home, now I shall perish. Maybe you were a torturer, yeah. Because from what it seemed, Daniel, our character, was sheltered from the shadow, quote-unquote, that was from the orb that we had collected. And Alexander got us to doing really interesting things for the solution of everything. Daniel was basically gaslighted, I think. Okay, so we got the rope, we got a better explanation and whatnot. Although we're running out of loot. Okay, now I have to go to the other side of the torture place. Oh my god, I saw like the metallic triangle. I thought that was something or somebody. It's like right there. Spooky. Now we're gonna be chased. Why else would there be a ginormous place, right? No? Huh. I'm actually surprised. Although this is an older game, my expectations are a bit scrambled, probably. Water? From the well, right? Okay. I'm not gonna go to the well yet.
Was there something else?
Yes.
You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Or, okay. Journal. Yep. Can be found in the choir, okay.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Huh. I'm running out of these. Health. Oh, another one of these. Tinderbox. Close the door, I have a bad feeling. Nice, another one. Give me more. Alright. Reaper channels Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. Wait, what? That he shows what? Lack of compassion? I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. Shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and Tampter? Okay. Poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. Quar seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. Oh, we're gonna have to do that like live? Interesting. I just need large amounts of to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. What? Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karnk. I will have to address Weyer with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, we've seen it. We have seen it. I have to go back. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower? Cower? Before regaining their senses. So what? Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. Ah. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's place, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. There's the explanation. The guy became either immortal or stopped aging. Huh. Fascinating. Truly. Okay. Door. Quar entrance. So the last pieces of the orb are here. I am completely running out of things. Whoa. I won't need light for this. Oh. Magical. More torturing places. Okay. Oh!
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil.
Ceremonial dagger.
Blooded killer. Hurry.
Huh. So, Alexander was able to get Daniel into a mega killing spree, all to keep saving himself from the shadow, which demands blood every so often.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Huh.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines.
So our character went insane.
Cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
I understand a bit better. As they kept messing with things that were beyond their mortality, they got themselves into these ceremonies and sacrifices. Like he said, one life for another. Huh. I cannot pull the...
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Wow. That's why Daniel wanted to forget everything so much. But we're marked. Pretty much. After all this, there's no way our character will live. There's no way Daniel will survive this. Sure, we're probably gonna still kill Alexander. I do not think Daniel will survive, though. Whether because he wants to completely cleanse himself, or redeem himself as well, or, I don't know, the shadow will indeed take him still, and end everything once and for all. Huh. Quite cool. Quite cool. Main hall. So that one you just killed wasn't Alexander? No. It was just another victim. Another prisoner that was so bad and etc. Where the hell? Huh.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Interesting. Yeah, because Agrippa, I think it was Agrippa, that found the another orb, and he accepted it or something, and it saved him. And let him be, I think. Or granted him its protection or something like that. Daniel, on the other side, was only interested in, like, discovery, right? Fame, bringing something back to the Museum of London or whatever it was. Holy shit, what a ginormous chamber. It's packed with these jails at the top, also. I really don't have much, but at least one light down here. Ooh, skeleton. Where the hell are we? An Iron Maiden. I would not be surprised if A, corpse is there, or B, it's a grunt or something. A monster. I'll check you out in just a bit. Yep, there you go. I want to check all the loot we can grab. I think once we do find Alexander, it'll be painfully obvious that it's him. Oh! I predicted it, but there was no body. We are the body. We're the ones that are gonna have to get in there, probably. Oh, is it us? For the procurement of the blood or that weird thing that we're supposed to... Did I just glitch into this? I did. Okay, I'm breaking the game again. Another orb. Or do we not need to go in there? Oh! Okay, we don't. It's a remembrance. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Damn. Fucking phenomenal. My mind went instantly to the initial part of bad to the bone when you said skeleton. Yep. To be fair, it's also the way I put it, so absolutely fair. That one's on me. Okay, so we got another part of the orb. How many is it? 6, was it? God darn, it's spilled all over. Let's go to the other side. There's a bridge here. Were. Oh, there it is. It's a thick haze I cannot see across. I do think we lose sanity by not having the lights on. Oh, there's another one here. What the hell? That's where I came from. Entrance, yes it is. Just like how motherboards are branded with circuitry, my mind is branded with memes and brain rot. Oh no. Oh! Where is it? Where is he? I don't know by what I'm being chased. I didn't see it. Oh? Oh, behind me. Door, house, somewhere. Right here. He's right behind me, though. What? I need to move.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Oof. How the hell did I manage to get away from the thing? Okay, so Alexander's quick to point fingers at Dal and being like, oh, but you know, you were selfish, you were this, you're the one who's bringing pain. But look at how fucking hyped Alexander was to teach us, Daniel, to, you know, to get in there, and you must cut, and you must do this, and blah, 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 and like, oh, do it like this, it'd be amazing. Nice, another one. Okay, so our sanity's being kind of broken here, but anything we can grab? Probably. Although my sanity's gonna completely fucking dip here. Okay, no more items. Are we good? Yeah, we seem to be okay. Yeah. Our sanity definitely falls if we're inside these torture rooms. See, the sound stopped and now my vision is good. Okay, so, note to self. The monster is just walking around here randomly. So, that's bad. Damn. The thing of the lore is really like fastening on us. Okay, it's behind me. I'm stuck here though. Yeah, I'm really stuck here. Yeah, my sanity will suffer, although it's not really that dark around here. Yami, will you play TF2 anytime soon? Probably not. There's no reason to. I did play a whole bunch when those new updates came out, yeah? With official Saxton Hale, and that was really fun. But then I dropped it. I'm not as hyped anymore about the normal gameplay of TF2. Oh, it's right there. Oof, it's right there. I saw it. Oof. Plus, I do remember that just a few weeks or months or whatever, I think it was months, after that update, the bots kinda continued, or rather, the bots came into Saxton Hale, they then removed the bots, they were able to remove them somehow, and then some of them were coming back, but in a different way or in a different class. It wasn't snipers anymore, it was like engineer or something. Don't know. What do you say? You would like to see streams like that, you mean? Okay. If my vision went weird, it's because I must have seen him for a bit. I need a bunch of everything. Shit. Hope he doesn't see me. Okay, so it's not the grunt guy, it's the bigger guy? Scissor hand? Scissor arm? Knife arm? Where the hell is he? Hello? I don't know. Oh, that's him. Okay, he's there. I need to get out of here, though. Just asking because I'm playing TF2 now and wanted to ask. I see. Okay, I just want to be close to the light. That's it. Will I have to make a run for it? There's nowhere to move from there. I just fall. Yeah, my sanity's still getting clapped. Can I use this to distract them? No, it's a whole ass, like, key item. It's probably not. Sleeve. Okay, he's just patrolling this area. I want to just go around him. Come on. No, you don't see me. No, you don't see me. Lies. Nuh-uh. Nope. Okay, I can move past them. Wait, but that's where I came from, wasn't it? Oh shit, it was. Shit. Yeah, Yami, tell him. Nuh-uh. Did he teleport? Wait, what? The music completely changed. Wait, he's gone. Huh? Okay, it was only temporary. Huh? Not another one. Okay, there's a couple of little bastards around this area. Okay. Okay, you can go over there. Bridge. No. Did he see me for a bit? No. Where the hell am I, though? Wait, this must be to go back, yes? Yes, it is. Okay. Anything here? No. I think I had to go this direction. Can't see that far, so... Wait, over here to the left? God damn. Yeah, here seems new. Maybe over there? I don't see any door. Oh. Tinderbox. Okay, no. Sly headache. Okay, it doesn't seem to matter much. Oh, there's a bone. Bone on the jail cage. Okay. Wait a minute. This can't be the same place, can it? No, this is new. And I see something already. Oh, is it that shroom thing? Tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. This? Aha! Poison gland. Am I okay holding it? Okay, there you go. Big objective completed. What is that? A bull? Oh, it's one of the torture methods. I know this one. I know this one. Okay. Ow. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter in. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Aha! Yes, it's a bull. Nothing. Wait a minute. Do I cook the meat here? Would be pretty funny. Do I need to cook the poison gland? What do I need to do? You can put something in here. Don't ask why. Fuck. Oh! No, of course I could reach the same conclusion as you. That's why I didn't say anything. Did you want me to ask why? Cute. Anything here? I was half expecting a water monster to be here. Well, since I can go here, let me check everything. Maybe the water can be lowered? Oh! Well, there you go. Found the other one. That's 6, right? Yep. Now what? Wait a minute. Is it here I have to place everything? No. Oh! Okay, maybe that will be useful? I can't even open it. Okay, our sanity went down because of that. Yeah, I guess it's like any other torture room. If you mess with it, your sanity goes low, but you... It's a reenactment, a recreation. Bull cooked meat, yeah. I may or may not done it to a friend. It's a fucking joke. No, I get it. Don't worry. Okay, so we get out of here now. That's 6. It's full thing. Yeah, how the fuck do I escape this is my question. Everything will be after us, for sure. What is that? A cauldron? Statue. Looked like a cauldron. Ew! You could get above this, probably. Maybe. No, you can't. Never mind. Need almost 90k crystals for VIP. Damn! You're that close? You're 10,000, yeah? It's 100,000. Okay. I forgot what the price was for VIP. Forgive me. 100k. The best way to farm void shards in the channel points is getting a sub, by the way. So, I mean, if you don't want to spend any money, either get a gifted sub somehow by someone, or Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime for the win. Okay, there are 2 of them in here. Oh! No! Okay, we're good. It's just trying to scare us. Entrance? Entrance. Oof. Where do we go now? We need a place to put everything together. What would that be? Okay. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 different ingredients. Ah. More appropriate workspace is needed before. Okay, I need to find whatever that is. I only need 44. Okay, you're more than halfway there. Fantastic. Botty, good work. You've been going about it the more grindy, more default way, which is with no sub, no anything, yeah? So, I do have the crystals, but already am OG and moderator. Suffering from success. I love that. It's just too strong, man. Can do nothing about that. Knave. I do not know. Where is this workspace? Do I? Maybe it's down on the chamber? Relax. That's the shadow doing its thing, no? Maybe. Okay, let me go look at the monster on the water. Maybe there's something I can do. Does Agrippa have anything to say? Share me your expert opinion.
Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay, so we have to only fix the orb later at the very end. Wants a specific tonic made to save him. Okay, we'll do that. I think there's different endings you can do here. I want to try and do things to it as best as I can. I got a gift one time by Daki, but other than that, I grinded hardcore. Oh yeah, you did get a gift then. Okay. Roger that.
You have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me.
Okay, for that...
My faith is in your hearts.
For that we need like the water monster thing. What exactly do we need is a funky question. What do the notes say? Feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer. Vitae and Tempter. Okay. Any agonized human victim's blood. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Oh, Kernk is the name of these things? Of these invisible monsters? Okay, so it is just a secretion from them. How the hell will I get that? This? No. Well, if I give them meat or something, the hell's gonna happen? Right? I should be able to get something out of this. He's gonna like grab it and whatever. Something's pulling the rope. Wait, I'm gonna pull the monster out? And then I can use the jar, right? Yes. Beautiful. Like this? Oh. The bone is covered in mucus. Okay, that works. I guess the jar is for the other thing, which is on the torture chambers. We got the poison, the secretion. We need this. Maybe I missed it already. What did it say exactly? Could be extracted as usual from any unorganized. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. It probably should still be there. Okay. I don't think it's here. Is it? I don't remember. I think it's the other side. The other side is where all the torture things happened. In here is what? Oh, it is here. Never mind. Okay, we're being chilling then. Gonna have to lose some sanity for this. Another oh, whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Whatever, doesn't matter. What was the thing that was dripping blood still? It was not that. I don't have that much oil. Right. That. Maybe. Hatch must be open. Okay, the grate covers the drainage pipes. The blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel, collect the blood. Like that. Jar and a string. Boom. Got it. Nice. It's filled with blood. We got everything we need then. Now the question is, how exactly do we connect everything? That's good. Maybe Agrippa will tell us, I don't know. Huh. We have to be close to the end of the game. Super close.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might...
Do I do this? Can't add anything directly into the blood. The substance needs to be purified first. Purified? Oh. I need to distill it, right? Where? This is not
be a
for
chance
that.
for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Where would that be? Okay.
I see you have all the orb pieces you
Okay,
need.
he's just gonna keep saying
I
the
know I
same
have no
thing.
right to ask anything of you. But if you could...
Where is... a way to... Was there any laboratory we found? It's the only thing I can think of. Not sure. Whoa. The monster back? Oh shit! Oh shit! What? How did I die? He one-shot me through the door? Huh? Oh! Okay, so that was supposed to happen. The fuck? Did I lose everything? No, I have everything with me still. What? Heal.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Okay, so now he's trying to gaslight us again, I think. Door is locked. Oh shit. Oh wait. Some bricks are loose but can't be removed by hand. We got some stuff around here. Find another way. Maybe we can throw something here. Maybe a tool? Yeah, I do have a tool. Unfortunate for the monster. Oh. Oh! That was easy. Huh? Okay, our memory's like fully returning or something. We're getting clapped. So that monster was supposed to have slapped us, but in the game I had escaped them. Funny enough. Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent... Ow. Death, hello. Welcome. To prevent myself from revisiting the memories of the last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb. But now, I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped the key down the pipes. Gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape. If only I could somehow reach it from here. Oh, we know of a key now. Also, it ain't my headphones, it's my PC. Oh, really? You either need to use a different output then. I don't know if you were using the back of the PC or if it was a USB. Then change the entrance, like use a different one. Reach the what? The pipes. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. Wait, what? I best you and escape your clutches. And return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. Okay. Oh, another one. Good stuff. 2 of them. So I got to open the bitch because it is the main sound thing. I don't know. The soundboard, you mean? The soundboard. The sound card. Sound card or something else. What is going on? Okay. So either your sound card is messed up or... Oh! Okay. So they came in here and destroyed everything. And killed a man. Alright. There's nothing on him. No? The fuck? More HP. Okay, now they're giving us a bunch of stuff. Bucket. Whatever transfers sound. A bunch of things. You mean the cable? You mean the 3.5 channels? One for the mic, one for the speakers. Don't really need to break that, do I? Oh! He talked about the key, right? I can do this. Maybe here I can grab something. The front panel connectors. Oh, okay. That's an extension that you can connect to your motherboard. Filled with water. Ooh, wait a minute. Are the pipes here? Yep. And the key is gonna drop. Aha! Rusty key, but that's rusted. That's no good, but that's to open this. Ow. You know what? Oh no, that's Spike High. Okay, there you go. That was to escape. Escape. Awesome. That did not take any effort, by the way. Where we are, I do not know. Okay, also, in bot of the microphone. Oh, you mean... What? You're confusing me. You're talking about... Whoa. What is that? Oh, is the shadow chasing me now? It is. Okay, whoa. Shit, get out. Move, move. Yeah, the shadow's chasing us now. Holy shit. Left. Oh, never mind. Right. Go. What is happening? Blood. Ooh, it is behind us. Holy shit, that thing is terrifying. Okay, so it is actually an entity that walks. You hear its like mega footsteps. Run, Daniel, run. Knave. Oof. Are we okay? Music is cool. Damn. Surprised it didn't take our items away. Oh. Ew. Wait, this changed. Oh no. What was that? Oh. Was that a paper cut? What the fuck happened? Just insta collapsed. Huh?
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Oh.
The coach went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
Huh. Totally not
We should
criminal.
have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Yeah. That's what I suspected. In this endless pursuit, they deemed it okay to harm a bunch of innocent people. So many as well. Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Did I have anything I could give? No. Okay, not for now. Shadow is over here. Okay, so my microphone still picks up static, but you can actually hear me talk this time. Okay, if it's a bit of static, it should be okay. As long as it doesn't play back all the sounds you hear, which is really loud. Okay, this is completely locked. Holy shit. Okay. Can I move here? Oh, it's just... I need to move fast. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is the last walk then. Because everything's been corrupted around us. Shadow is mad. I'll test, yeah. Windows lets you do a test. Discord lets you do a test. There's a bunch of places that you can test stuff with your microphone and your sound. Can I go here? Owie. Oh, this is open. Aha, laboratorium. This is what I was looking for. It only unlocks now. Okay. So now we need to distill, I guess. Which tools, I wonder. Do I put this here? Blood needs to be purified before being put... Before putting anything else. Okay, I am unsure. Okay, that purified it, I guess. Incomplete tonic. Going to okay. Okay, do I need to put anything here? Heating the gland will not extract the poison. Boom. I must need to close it, right? Or do I not need to? Oh, it does close. Complete tonic. Okay, now we put the poison thing here to really extract it. And then this. At the bottom? It should be at the bottom. No object to use this on? Or is that unnecessary? Okay, I was just clicking on the wrong space. There you go. There you go. Where's tonic? We can save Agrippa now. Which is very good. Now we go to him, I guess? Whoa. Okay.
I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
It very much is. Oh!
You did it. Thank goodness. Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head. As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate Alexander is opening in the inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act.
I don't even know when the hell I start doing this. Okay, I'll just do what he's saying. Unless...
You're a good boy, Doctor.
Yeah, whatever. Here.
And I appreciate you coming. Quickly, off with the head.
Do I have a saw?
And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Oh, it's this. Not? Oh. I don't even have a saw, do I?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
What?
You're a good boy, Daniel.
I am confused.
But I believe more important things to
So I can't use this yet, no?
take care of.
Was there a saw up there or something? Off with my head, he says. I do not have any tool to get him, do I? This does nothing to him. Ow. Let me go check the laboratory
You should
again.
hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
It's also not here that I can combine everything here, can I? No, this isn't the correct type of laboratory for that. To do this. Okay. Well, so I gave him the tonic. He wants me to cut off his head with what, though?
You're a good boy, Doctor. And I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Was there a saw I did not manage to take? Maybe somewhere here? Oh. No, everything is locked. Hmm?
Hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Did I miss something? I have a strong feeling I have. A saw. How do I otherwise cut his head off? Can I jump over here? I gave him the tonic. His head won't just pop off, will it? Oh, another one. Can't move here. Eh. Oh. That thing is going through the tunnel. Doing nothing though. What was over here? Chance. I mean, I am just going back, am I not? Backtracking, I think. Oh. I think that's just back to where the orb can be built. I need to check that thing that collapsed next to him, next to Agrippa. I don't want to mess up because I can't really go back that far with the save file because it doesn't really work that way.
You're a good boy, Dad. And I appreciate your compliment.
How do I cut off your
I
head?
believe you have more important things to take care of.
Is there a saw here? Maybe? Oh, come on. There's the saw. Thank you. Sorry, Chad. I mean,
You should hurry, Dad.
you know.
No time for sitting around.
Here. Because I thought that's where I needed to go, like the objective. Oh, well. He's a funny man. What can I say? Okay, now we go there. To the objective. I need a proper microphone. Ow! Yeah, you do. I think overall, even just a decently picked headset will do. If you want recommendations, like I can help you out at a low price. Although if you want a good headset that also has a really good mic, you're looking for... Shouldn't trust him. 50 euro or so. So if you go any lower than that, you're gonna get either a shitty mic or an incredibly bad headset. What the? Okay. So, ow! What the fuck? Oh, it's directly here that I can put all the pieces together. Okay, and now I have the head, so we can... You'll find one, yep. I'd suggest you look at not guides, what the hell? Recommendations and what are the best of 2024, 2025, all that stuff. Yep, it's here. An adhesive is necessary to make the orbs piece together. Which I do have, do I not? What does it say? Yep. I do this. Where is it? Here. This. This one. This one. And this one. There you go. Orb. Restore. Collect a piece of the orb and rebuild it in the Amnesia. Okay. We got his head. And use it this way. Oh, it's taking all the power out? What did it say? The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. Do I have to touch the orb? Huh? Back from eating. Welcome back. I do not know. Directional audio and electricity is diabolical. Oh, was that fucking with you? Sorry. Let me check. Wait a minute, this got turned off. How so? Or wait, do all these lights have to be turned on? That fucking broke. You can no longer go there. Okay. have to check what's in here. What's the lighting like? Okay. Holy crap. Oh.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I expected that. Ah, okay. Here's the machinery that I couldn't access before. It's loud in here. Is something broken in here? This is leaking. I'm unsure what could be done here. Oh! It's not large enough to slam. Ow. Oh, okay, so I don't have to fix it, I have to break it. Right. Not large enough. There's another thing back here. Is there any of these cogwheels here? Or a hammer? Wouldn't be enough. There's this. I mean, it's wood and metal. I don't think this would be sufficient. I need something really metallic or larger. I can't lift this up. Let me see what else is in here. No. Hammer wouldn't do anything. Would it? No, I think I already tried with a hammer. Hold on a second. I hope using Agrippa's head as a fucking way to stop that isn't an option. That would change the way... Okay, this could do. That would change the way, like, the ending works if it's an option, but it's really weird. Okay, this should definitely stop it. This doesn't even count! This doesn't even fucking count, I swear. Wait, the fuck? Then what the hell can I use? Stone? Okay, I went to go get something different. Bruh. There you go. Oh, everything's going down. It's a new sound. Uh-oh. Shit. How the hell do I hide from that? Right here? Breaking stuff like normal, yep. You know it. Okay, now I have to wait for that to leave. This is why we can't have nice things, I'm sorry. I am a destroyer. Ow. Okay, is that thing here or not? think it could have walked off already. Now we'll have to pay to repair that. Shit. I'll put it back together sometime, promise. Wow, that was really fast. What the fuck? It's gone? Oh, okay, it's over there. Huh. Problem is, that's what I need to go. Oh! It just fucking teleported. I saw it teleport in front of me. Okay, maybe that's the way the threats get sort of allocated in this game. Huh. Wait a minute, where the fuck is the orb? That's not good. Oh, oh, huh? Oh, it's the shadow. Inner sanctum. Ooh. Okay, so this is where Alexander should be. How much of everything do I have? Not much. Oh, it's chasing me. Okay. It can get in here? That's weird. The hell is this? Oh, the doors. Huh?
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer.
Yep.
A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
That's why he took the forgetty spaghetti. Oh, what? The hell did I do? Spilled my blood to the summoning pool. Huh. Oh. Good stuff. Participating in ceremonies of sorts. So am I cleansing myself? Is this what happened? Are we good? Maybe? Maybe that's what we must do before entering this? Door will not open. Heavy door is sealed shut. Search for a way to open it. I thought the shadow was
Oh, he deserves it.
Why? Yeah, we need to do these ceremonies. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah. Thought about it. Here it comes. Oh! No! I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I cannot move. How's our HP? Okay-ish. Holy fuck, the shadow really wreaked havoc here. Alexander? Orb chamber. Huh, he must have picked up the other orb that we left there. Whoa.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands.
Oh!
Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Very interesting. I don't know if there's a timer for this, but I got him. Portal has not opened yet. Okay, so I need to let the portal open and then send Agrippa through it. I don't have anything. He's also just completely naked, which is interesting. I don't know if that's his body or if that's just his ethereal soul or something. Which is manifesting in the way his body looks like. Hence why he has no clothing. I'm not sure what's going on. Do I have to come close to him or will he kill me? Ow. All is good. The music is certainly weird. Bunch of rocks. Pylon is unstable and on the verge of falling over. Oh! So we could wait for him to open the portal, or we could break in. With fucking nothing, because I don't have anything. What about this one? Oh, I'm supposed to break them. It gave us a prompt. Supposed to do this? Because I can hold on to it.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can
Finally return home?
return home.
Portal will be open very soon. Wait, home? So he came from somewhere else?
But I am solitary.
You won't be able to enter, huh?
You won't be able to enter.
You're still tainted.
Are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way.
Oh, so we were used. Here.
You fool! You have ruined us!
Benefactor. Rescued Agrippa and Amnesia. Huh? Oh! Okay, one of the endings, I guess. What? So we saved Agrippa and killed both. Oh, I can move. And killed both me and Alexander.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can.
Oh, because Ware already went through before.
Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Huh? Huh? Finances are running low. No, what? Because their parent. Wait, that's it? Ha! What modern brain rot feels like. Huh. Okay, so in there, I think I had the chance. Instant nail to the skull. Death. Yeah. We had a chance to break the portal and stop him from opening it. But we sent Agrippa through it instead to communicate with Weyer, who was already in that portal. Maybe he already had some sort of power or whatever. Which is what Alexander was trying to do. Huh. Weyer had ascended before. Alexander wanted to ascend too. Maybe we were spared off of a really bad ending? Like a death, essentially dying or something. Ah. I don't know what endings exist, but there's probably one where you let him go through the portal, and that's it, Alexander wins. Or you break the portal before it opens to get your revenge, killing Alexander but dooming Agrippa. And then you just kind of live. Huh. But I guess this was the most correct ending I could find, or that I could think of. You kill both you and Alexander, both bad people end up becoming bad people. At least Daniel was maybe not evil from the start, but he was being selfish, wanting to survive. Agrippa was just kind of kept there, used, just as Daniel was, but he was kept alive to try and get Weyer to save him. Huh. Very interesting story stuff. Oh, ODN or Odin 314. The end. Curious. I don't know if the game lets you go back to get the other endings. Probably not. But I am curious. Well, we finished the game. On Sunday, which is when we do the next Amnesia. I guess I have to switch that to a different game. Maybe an S2 or something. Huh. If I click continue previously played game, will we be sent to the very last thing we did? If so, we can experiment. Aha! It does let us. Okay, so what if I break this?
If you were going to show up, I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Let me break this if I can. There you go. Oh no, it just started. Can't I break this by myself? Huh? Can I use this item this way? Wait, can I get anything on the ground? Nothing? Okay, I have no idea how I can change this.
No, don't do that.
Oh! Got him.
I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it.
Yep.
We are so close, I beg you.
No. Oh,
I'm saving mine too. I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance. Trapped in a world I no longer recognize.
got him.
Killed us. You killed us both.
Survivor. Killed Alexander and escaped the castle. Really? So this ending... We survive. Okay.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back.
I'm gonna look back. Boom. Ah. Okay, this is cool to be able to see the other
You
endings.
think I was afraid fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary.
Hmm.
I knew it was my purgatory. Hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
I see. I do think, yeah, I do think I picked right the first time. This ending is also not terrible, but we let Agrippa essentially die and not be reunited with his pupil. Because the first ending, sure we die there, but I think we get either sent somewhere better or get given a better chance or something like that, something new where we don't have to, where Daniel doesn't have to live with the things he's done so intensely. Huh. Because this was a selfish ending. We get our revenge and then live. The previous one was the selfless. The most correct one, probably. And I'm curious, I think there's a third one where we do nothing. We just sit and watch him open the portal and go through. Huh. Lani Manella, audio gods. Why do I see like half your name in here, gods? What? Interesting. Wait, can you skip this early? Ike 271. I'm just omnipresent. Yeah. Huh. There should only be one more ending, right? Unless there's 4 in total, not 3. Let me try the one where I do fucking nothing. Stand there and do fuck all.
If you were going to show up.
Yes.
The Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Okay, now we just wait. See what he does. What I imagine he's just gonna do is escape, that's it. Do we die and he lives? Is that the whole thing? Because when I try to do this, it's like, portal hasn't opened yet. So it's only at that time that we can. There's nothing else we can do, because there's fire there blocking us. Huh. So in reality, everything that was done, all the suffering was for this? Strange. That and we get to hear all his voice lines without interruptions. Although, he does just kind of sit there floating in a silly way. There's nothing going on. Doesn't seem like he's preparing much either to open this portal. What is this in reality?
See it. A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return.
Wait. Ow. If I touch it, I get hurt. Ow. Ow. Huh.
But you, I am soft, you won't be able to enter. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way.
Ow. Sacrifice. Allow Alexander to escape. There you go. Now I die to the shadow, I'm guessing.
Please, let me go.
Yeah. Ouch! Ah, now we get hit with all the guilt.
I'll never tell you.
Ouch! Ow. Oof.
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
A different song also. Yeah, this being probably the worst SPP out. Yeah, I know. I mean, nothing much I can do about that. Yeah, this being the most evil or bad ending? Yeah, I think it's just called bad ending. Good ending or decent ending, good ending and then bad ending. I have to search before I close the stream. Is there any more ending? Can I skip? It does let me skip. Okay. Tier 299. Yeah. Well then, let me have a look. How many endings? There's a secret one. What the fuck? Okay. Maybe a neutral ending, perhaps? Okay, so it's called the good ending, which is the first one I did, Agrippa's ending. There's the revenge ending, which is Daniel's ending. And then there's the bad ending, Alexandra's ending. I first did the good ending, which is just saving Agrippa and dooming both me and Alexander. The first one where Agrippa doesn't get a chance. Alexander dies, but Daniel lives. And the other one, Alexander succeeds and just disappears, leaves this world. Is there a secret ending or is that an actual hoax? Here it is. So the good one, to trigger this ending, Daniel must put Agrippa's head in the portal right before the preparation is complete. Shadow seems to consume Alexander and Daniel, who both scream in pain before Alexander dissolves into blue and Daniel collapses to the ground. The screen blackens, then floating blue lights appear on the distance. While Daniel walks towards the light, Agrippa says, "There he is. Do you see him, Wire?" Yep. The screen will then fade white, then black. The credits will roar. It is unknown what exactly happens to Alexander or Daniel. Maybe Daniel dies, and then Weyer helps Agrippa resurrect Daniel, or save him from the other side of the portal. Yeah, there you go. It's what I predicted. And then the revenge one was... Daniel must topple, blah, blah, blah. The ground begins to shake as the shadow creeps under Alexander, who screams in pain, curls into a fetal position, and dissolves into a blue mist, seemingly killed by the shadow, but never touched by it. The shadow, however, does not touch Daniel, and after the screen fades to black, a short cutscene, leaving the castle over the sound shifting stone and the shadow's growth. Okay. And the bad one is... blah, blah, blah. After Alexander disappears through the portal, Daniel will hear the prisoners and the little girl he killed begging for mercy while the shadow invades the room and seems to rip him to shreds, to pieces within a minute. After the screen blackens, the shadows roar fade. Alexander's voice will... Okay. This ending can be triggered in the cells after being locked inside, doing nothing to escape will draw the shadow to Daniel. Wait, what? What is this? Doing nothing to escape, draw the shadow to who will be killed by it in the same way as in the orb chamber. The same can be done by dying to the shadow during the chase sequence. This version of the ending grants the quitter achievement while obtaining the ending. That's the secret ending. Huh? So you die somewhere else without even trying to escape by the shadow, and then it gives you a different achievement. While obtaining the ending in the orb chamber awards sacrifice. What? Aha. What am I fucking seeing this? Let me see if I find a different website, which only talks about 3 endings. Huh. Yep. Alright, well, that's it. I'm trying to read a bit more to see if anything else. Yeah, there's a lot of debate between people what actually happened. You're done now, speed run it. No! Speed run it. I don't even know if that's that possible. I don't know what tricks or whatever. Huh. Well. We descended the dark. Time to pick the machine. Oh shit. I don't think I even have the machine for pigs. I don't know if that was a universally enjoyed game. Was it machine for... Fuck. Machine for pigs. Oh, a machine for pigs. All reviews mixed. Okay. The game were... 3/4 of the game was fine. The ending was a bunch of slop. The hell? Okay. Standalone sequel to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Despite carrying the Amnesia name, there are only a few similarities between games. Both games try to tell a story, but whether Dark Descent was able to tell it while invoking sheer terror in the player, A Machine for Pigs, it's just about walking and listening to dialogue or reading the occasion document. It's basically Scary Story, a walking simulator. Oh wow, okay. There's a lot of bad. Okay, that explains why I stayed away from it for all these years. Interesting. Well, that was fun, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the adventure with me. It means that the stream of Sunday, I think it is. Let me quickly check. Yeah, I have to change what we play on Sunday. Because that was going to be Amnesia. But now it's not going to be Amnesia. 19 minutes, 50 seconds is the current world record, and the slowest submitted is 5 hour, 5 minute. Ooh. I see. Huh. Well, while I find speedrunning a quirky thing, I've actually never seriously tried to speedrun anything. But it would have to be a game I know how to speedrun, that I know the ins and outs of that, so. And it took you like 9 hours. Yeah, something like that. Probably a bit more. I got lost a couple of times. So. Let's go to the normal lobby. We got another like 30 minutes. We'll just chat a little while and then see what the hell we do, or maybe what the hell I play on Sunday. What could we do? Oh, here's one thing. Actually, I can take this time to give you a bit of news that that everyone will eventually know once I schedule it. I've been gifted Repo by Bonnie, by the way. You know them well. He appears pretty often on the Lethal streams. So, while I now have Repo, I don't know if I don't think I want to schedule it this week. I'll do it next week or next weekend or something like that. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Ow! What the fuck? I even lagged and everything. Thank you for hydrate. Yeah, so soon I'll be able to start playing Repo. I'm thinking maybe more NS2 on Sunday. We only play once this week. It's Friday. Natural Selection 2. I have not done any streams of NS2, maybe. For those I might join as Wheel. You mean Repo? Yeah, well, it's a newer game. And it'll be completely new for me. I'm sure there's all sorts of dumb shit and silliness I'm gonna get myself into. I wanted to try Repo for quite a while. I see. There you go. There's an official excuse for it now. Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking of replacing what were to be another Amnesia stream would be an S2. We already play a shit ton of Lethal Company. And we just finished Amnesia, so that can't be. Sorry if that sound was caught, it's outside. Or I could leave it as an open day. Yeah, but that would be boring. We have time to do something, and it was scheduled, so why not? So I'll be clear and clueless like you. That's good, yeah. And if you did exactly like I did, where we didn't watch anything and we have no real idea what happens and how the game goes, then yeah. Honestly, Repo is funnier because of how the models and graphics were made. Yeah, I mean, I can't confirm or deny. I think at the end of the day, both games will appeal a little bit more to different preferences you have on the games and what you expect to be included as tools or mechanics. I've heard people saying that Repo is just Lethal Company but better, or Lethal Company 2. It looks better and there's more interactions, but I don't know. Like, I have no clue. No clue at all. For those who prefer the lower graphical things, whether they like the nostalgic old graphics like PS1 stuff, or if their PC is not that strong, then Lethal has its place still. Repo, I think, is more than 4 players. Actually, I have to check that right now. I am not sure. Repo. Trailer starts playing. Okay. Does it say anywhere? You and up to 5 players, so it's a 6-player thing. 6-player is better on default. So that's good. Although some people are saying 4 players. Eh? Maybe 4 players is what you would need, but you can go up to 6. Yeah, I don't know. But if there's more silliness into the game, great. And I'm gonna be real with you. Ow. If the identity of the game is kept and things don't go too out of hand, like what happened with Lethal, then better. I guess I'll consider Repo to be the better game. Although there is the comparison. I think Repo is made by multiple developers, yeah? Like a team. Not just one dev, like in the case of Lethal. Lethal Company is good, it's fun, I think, but I do think after it, you know, went super viral, I do strongly believe the developer kind of lost his mind a little bit. Some of the things he added, or specifically some of the ways he balanced the new mobs, the new enemies, was batshit insane. I bring the 2 examples of the Old Bird, which is that big robot, and the Kidnapping Fox. I really loved the way the Kidnapping Fox looked, its design, I liked its animations and its sound, but it was so oppressive of a monster. Stupidly oppressive, and you couldn't fight it in any way. And it's the same thing with the robot, but even worse, because I don't like the design of the robot, the Old Bird. I don't like its sounds, I don't like its animations, I don't like much of it. Even its implementation into the game didn't feel like a Lethal Company mob, lethal enemy. It didn't feel like it. And if you're talking about lore, oh, but it's lore accurate, no. Because if the idea is that you're one of 100 or one of the multiple hundreds of thousands of crews, because your crew dies, you get replaced, yeah? There's no way those robot guards would have every single one of their weapons, would be in pristine condition, would not be broken down, or would have not lost an arm, or, you know, its lights or something, or its propellers, or its thrusters, in protecting the surface of that moon. That doesn't make any sense, so... especially the eyes, it's personal preference. Honestly, they look about the same. There is a mod, really? Okay. You mean in Repo? I don't know how big the modding scene is on Repo. But on Lethal Company, I know it's massive and you can do so many things. So Repo has a small Swedish team. That's good. Usually Swedish developers are pretty fucking beefcake. Repo mod list is pretty big. Oh, really? I have heard it's not... Okay, maybe compared to Lethal, it's not as big. But I thought it was actually small from what the tidbits I heard be talked about. Okay. That's pretty good if that's the case. That's exciting. Because if the game ever gets boring or repetitive, then boom, you can mod it a little bit or add quality of life things. That's good. That's good to know. I don't hate Lethal Company. Let's make that clear. But I do not like the way Zeekerss has changed his view on the game after it went viral. Remember one thing, I joined the game after it's been out for 2 months, 2.5 months, something like that. When I joined, after a few weeks, people were like, oh yeah, Zeekerss has not updated the game in like 3 months, it's been a while, but he's cooking up a new update. And as he was periodically adding things, most of the things he was adding was good, but like the Old Bird and the fucking Kidnapping Fox, oh man, so dumb. So ridiculously dumb. I also don't really like that map, Adamance. That's also another miss in my opinion. It's also another miss. I enjoy kinda the idea of the layout of the map, but you're telling me that there's one bridge that you can break easily, and then that's it. You have to run through the bottom of the map, where there's like hundreds of baboon hogs, one giant, a dog. No, that's just too oppressive. And then not giants, what are they called? Old birds can spawn there too, which is an entire chaos on the outside. I do recommend a few mods. Okay, yeah, I see. Well, I think for a long while I'll just play vanilla, because what I let happen when I started playing Lethal Company was that I let this group of friends who I would usually invite to streams or whatever, or I would have them as guests, they made this lobby, yeah, and I streamed. I played 2 times with them. And then very quickly, I think it was on the 3rd day I played, the 3rd stream, they made a mod pack, convinced me to go along with it, and I was like, okay, sure, I mean, it could be fun. It was overwhelming. It was insanely overwhelming. And it spoiled my experience with Lethal. I still had those 2 days where it was vanilla, if I'm not wrong. The first day, I definitely know it was completely vanilla. I don't remember the second day. But the VODs are out, so I'm gonna have to check and refresh my memory. But I want to take a while until I really fucking launch myself into a repo modded experience. The most that I would do if there are problems is to add some mods that fix issues. Or fix like something with the lobby, or if you want to get more players in there, maybe. But besides that, I want to keep it pretty chill. Avoid mods, especially mods with the stamina, yeah. But yeah, I made a van that you can drive useless in every map. Yeah, that's another one that I was like, okay, listen, it kind of fits Lethal Company. It's cute, it adds more funny things. It is a very complex item, the car, or the cruiser, or whatever. And in a lot of maps, the terrain doesn't even really allow you to mess with it. Do you know what you have to learn to make it useful on every map? Sai can atone to, or atone, can attest to what I'm saying. You have to learn how to use the propellers, like the jump boost or whatever in the car, which is insane. You can traverse most of the map with that. I don't know how he's done it. Every time I tried the car, there was either a bug with it because of one of my mods, or you needed a key, or something like that, or you would just fucking... I don't know, there's so many fucking buttons in there, I just gave up really quickly. So... Sai is a master at driving that thing. Yeah, driving and fucking launching himself through the sky with it, so... He gets my respect for it. But I don't know. It's not like I can't put the time in to learn something like that. It's... Why do I need to learn the hardest way to use that item when I could have just... When the casual way to use the item could have worked fine. You see? But he developed the maps first, and then later on he developed that item, the car. I'm calling it an item as it's a utility. It's an item. Right? It's a tool. But yeah, the car could have been made much better. Personally. Yeah. And you can say what you want, by the way. Okay? You can say that, oh, but whatever Zeekerss makes into the game is lore accurate, or is supposed to fit in the game, right? Because he's the game dev, he's the creator of the game. So whatever he says goes, but some of the things he's done, like I pointed out, really got out of the identity, really like strayed away from the path. It derailed, personally. Bye, Master, I can't be here fully to the end. Bye, everyone, and be safe. Bye-bye, Botty. We're gonna end soon anyway, so don't worry about it. Then you have me that crashes into the ship. Yeah. I mean, you gotta learn somehow, so I don't really hold you that accountable. Don't worry about it. Plus, I was able to fix your little mistake anyway. Yeah, but you can make something and then come back to it later and then completely fuck things up. I think the first time he really got slapped so hard with criticism that he reverted something. It was not the old bird, surprisingly, because there was mixed feelings about that. People were like, oh my god, this is like such a cool new enemy that kills other enemies, even though that's just gonna keep spawning outside enemies infinitely until there's only fucking old birds, by the way. And the other thing is that the kidnapping fox was the one that he actually went back on. And if he's now moved on to other games, that's strange, because I've heard he hasn't actually fully released the game. It's still in like early access or whatever beta, what was it? Something like that. So the game is not in reality out fully. It's not completed. And then too, there's things that he hasn't completed. There's parts of lore that are not finalized. There's that hangar place below the company building where you have the submarine drill with 3 spots for what are they called? Apparatuses? Yeah? And you cannot use it. You cannot put apparatuses in there. So you cannot do anything with that. Yeah? And the other thing is, he said that the Kidnapper Fox was supposed to be temporarily removed, right? Making it seem like he was gonna rework it, which I'm totally up for that. I like the way that mob looked and sounded. It's pretty spooky, but it cannot be that overbearing. It cannot stop you from playing the game entirely by its own. Because again, I say this convincingly because every mob in the game prior to that and prior to the old bird had one strength, one weakness, or one main strength and one weakness that you were able to use to avoid them or like kill them, although you can't kill most mobs. And the Kidnapper Fox did not follow that philosophy, nor did the old bird. How can you kill the old bird or really avoid him? You can't. You can't. I mean, I've said this before and I'll repeat it. The old bird can see you from afar, can chase you, he can like dash towards you, he can slow walk towards you, he can one-shot you from melee range, he can shoot you from afar. If he doesn't see anyone, he flies into the sky until he finds someone, falls on top of them, one-shotting them, and if he doesn't one-shot them, he just falls next to them and boom, you're now being chased. Line of sight, you have to break multiple times to be able to survive against him, because he just dashes towards you. Like, I go behind a rock or behind a pillar or something. He just dashes. Like, what am I gonna do? And then sorry to say, but the whole solution, oh, just walk in between his legs. Yeah, and I know exactly what his hitbox is. I remember seeing a couple of people walk towards him. I don't know if it was exactly in between his legs or not, but they get picked up and flamethrowered. One shot, essentially. How is that a foolproof plan? No, that is not. That is a pro's solution, but not everyone knows the hitbox or the movement or the chance or whatever. Why would someone worry about a demon stuck in a car? Yeah, you need to get lucky. I mean, it's just the same way other mobs followed that rule set. Every other mob, or more or less every other mob that comes after it, should feel like it belongs within the same plane of existence. If you had 9 mobs that have a strength and a danger towards you, that is a threat to you, and has a weakness, if you add a mob that's invincible, cannot die, can spot you from a myriad of ranges, can kill you by like 7 or 6 different methods, how does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? I'm sorry, you cannot make... there's no way to make it make sense. So, I definitely hope that Repo avoids these things. That divides the community, divides people. And that's the reason that I have a mod that keeps the old bird removed from the game on my sessions. Very rarely I bring him back, just for funsies or to remember of its existence and to play against it. But it is not something fun. It is not something that you can even predict or really understand what's happening. Most people on our sessions get so overwhelmed they don't know what's going on, or they straight up stay in the ship. They don't play the game. They stay in the ship because they know they're going to be useless or get insta-killed. How can you tell me, how can you convince me, oh, the old bird is a decent mob, like, you just have to learn it. How can you learn it? New players that I've seen multiple in our sessions, in our streams, have learned more quickly what a giant or a dog does, that are pretty threatening enemies, and they still haven't fully understood what an old bird is, or like the robot, whatever. He should make it so every bird has one strength and everything else removed. Like you said, missing, heavy, lowers. Huh? Oh, flamethrower, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Good thing that you reminded me of this, and you remember that I've said this before. I do think that one way, I'll reiterate for someone watching, or maybe whoever was watching the VOD, or if this gets clipped for whatever reason. If Zeekerss wants to keep the old bird, wants to not anger any players that still are against the old bird being added or being in the game, and not confuse or overwhelm new players, he should do a system like that, a weapon system, where the old bird spawns with 1 out of 3 methods of movement, and 1 out of 5 or 6 whatever methods of killing. So, an old bird can spawn with its thrusters to dash and fly in the air, but not its lights, and can spawn with a flamethrower, but not its rockets. Does that make sense? and it's an RNG based thing. You'll have maybe one, there's 2 old birds in the map, let's say. One has a spotlight that can see you from afar, but he, what did I say? That he doesn't have the spotlight, or he does? Whatever, let's go with he does not have the spotlight, but he has the rockets. So he has to spot you from pretty close. You have to be pretty close to him to be spotted. But then he keeps track of you for a while, so he can still use his RPG. There will be times where the old bird that exists is overpowered because he has the long range way to spot you and the long range to attack you, or can be as stupid as, oh, he can only spot you from close by, but he doesn't have any of the weapons, or he has a method of killing you that doesn't add up to his movement yeah. And that way you can identify, okay, the one on the outskirts is the most dangerous old bird, we're fine, but the one in front of the entrance, like, you know, has only the flamethrower. So if you outrun him, has the flamethrower and does not have the thrusters. So you can outrun him. So that way, it makes sense lore-wise, because each robot lost different weapon systems or is rusting in different parts of its body. Or, I don't know, its fucking lights broke. I don't know. And the old bird still exists. It's fair, it can still pose a big threat, and it's actually a mind game. You have to learn. Because a lot of this game, Lethal Company, is that you need to know what you're up against. What just spawned? Do you have to run? Do you have to hide? Do you have to be quiet? Do you communicate to people around you? What's going on? Or can you even? Because if you're outside and dogs spawn, you can't talk. Everyone is kind of, you know, every man for themselves kind of thing. I think you can, yeah, you can whisper very quietly, but you have to be far away from the dogs still, kinda, to be able to not be spotted. There's a method, a way to avoid or to kill or to deal with a threat. The old bird does not follow that philosophy, and the kidnapping fox absolutely didn't either. I'd be more interested too if it has custom visuals. That too. Because right now, every single old bird, every single one of them is the same. All of them can be in a dormant state, where they're standing still. Every single one of them, when they're active, are just walking around. If they sense movement, they turn on their spotlights. At that point, they can see you from further. If they spot you, it's random what they do. They can just slowly walk to you while they shoot, or they can just super dash towards you, or I don't know. It is unpredictable what they're gonna do. And then there could be one in the air that's about to fucking fall on you. You know, you wanna know the first time I ever died to a fucking old bird? We were in, what is that moon called? Embryon or something? It's the purple amethyst one, where there was a bunch of them. They were active, and I got killed because we were in the, just outside of the main entrance. In that little spot that was closed off. There was concrete above us, yeah? And I got one shot out of nowhere. Apparently an old bird had dropped out of the sky through the building right on top of me. Yeah. Yeah. I do not know if that's fixed. Probably it got fixed afterwards. But that's the kind of bullshit that Zeekerss was smoking at that time. Yeah, that's a bullshit way to die, exactly. Like you said, there is no way a giant or dog hasn't ripped off an arm or leg. Exactly. Plus, if it is a robot that is there scanning and patrolling, it was likely there to keep the planet away from, either safe from monsters, or to keep people away. Yeah? So, in doing so, we see dogs, giants, baboon hawks, whatever, spawning, and worms. So it is bound to happen where, and we see it in gameplay, that the old birds kill a bunch of dogs, a bunch of giants, a bunch of everything, yeah? Baboon hawks and whatnot. So there's no way that they have never been damaged before. So yeah, I still am a strong believer that that's how the old bird should be. I don't give a flying fuck if it gives more work to him. There's still a lot of people that are not happy with the fact that that fucking thing exists. And it's a godsend that there are mods to disable shit. And the fact that there are multiple mods to disable both the kidnapping fox, by the way, which was before it got removed, and multiple to remove the old bird, proves that I'm not on some shit, my complaining, and that I wasn't the only one bothered by it. Yeah? And that the new people, the new players that joined us on the sessions, and some of the OGs we were playing with, weren't just complaining for nothing, or weren't just being biased against the old bird. It is genuinely a problem, that mob in the game. It genuinely is. Yeah, I know, you can totally just rush to the facility, or inverse TP, or whatever method, yeah? Or use like jetpack to fly quickly into the facility. Get just the early items that you find, or get just whatever items on hand, and then leave before the old birds can wake up. And that's fine. But that puts such a fucking wrench into gameplay. That's the only real way I can think of really avoiding them and really making sure they don't fucking wake up or whatever. And they are old. Yeah, old bird, exactly, as well. That it's in their name, too. Old, where some of their systems would be broken, so you can still make it so that most old birds can't tell you are human. Yeah. Or, you know, they don't have every single fucking sound playing at max volume when they spot you. That's another thing that really fucking bothered me. I don't like how noisy they are. I know it's supposed to disorient you, but that's another thing that should have an RNG meter on it. So, yeah. Well, there you go. That's my rant done. I like Lethal Company still, but there's a lot to pick. There's a lot to nitpick over. Because there's a lot he hasn't fixed. There's a lot There's still a bug that isn't game-breaking, to be fair. But you can... I think it's an experimentation. Yeah? From the fire exit, you jump strafing onto the left, and you can just land on the ledge of the building. You don't take fall damage, and you can just then drop to the floor. Like, why is that still there? That was there when I first started playing the game, when the game was like 2 or 3 months old. And it's still there to this day. So... help me understand. Yeah? I know it's just one developer, but that's just extending a hitbox. That's just extending an invisible wall. Here, want me to prove it to you? Hold up. Hold up. Let's test this. Before I rate someone, let's test this. Let's Mythbuster this. I want to see if I'm still correct, or it did get fixed in some, like, micro patch that I don't know. Let me pull up the game, queue up into an experimentation, and then quit. So it doesn't save anything. I am curious. Just to prove what I mean. Yeah, you need to see this. Like, I need to fucking test this out right now to see if it is fixed, and I'm, like, just talking out of my ass. I don't need to complain / criticize this anymore. But there's a lot of things that Zeekerss just leaves out or doesn't fix. And again, people have reported this. I know that for a fact. I've seen it. There's no way he hasn't seen it. Right? If he looks at feedback and looks at things to be either fixed or nerfed or whatever, there ain't no way he hasn't seen it before. Do I want a new... oh, what I can do is, like, queue this. Yeah, click to go into experimentation and then just quit. So, hope you don't die from missile. Oh, what I'm testing is a bug. Is a bug from experimentation. It's not, I'm not talking about the old burn. Experiment. Confirm. I'm gonna land there and then I'm just gonna quit the game. Let me show you what I mean. Do I need a flashlight for this? I'll take one just in case. So you go to the... car. You go to the fire exit side of things. And you can jump off. Let me show you. And while he is a small dev, it's not, you know, mission impossible to extend a fucking invisible wall or to just create another one. It's over there, like it's up here. If it's fixed, hooray. some micro patch, he must have fucking dealt with it finally. But it was there for like ever. Okay, so you spawn here. And then you do this. Jump left. It's still here! See? Why is this still here? Why can you jump through this wall? Why? And then you can just drop off safely. Why? Like, just why? Look, if that was there for convenience, that's fine, right? In Titan, there's the 2 jumps you can do. That you can, it lets you go to the bottom really quickly without taking damage. But why can you go through a wall? This is a wall. It makes no sense. Literally unplayable, Zeekerss. What are you doing? You're up here adding shit like the old bird and the kidnapping fox, which just makes gameplay horrible. Just tremendously horrible. But you can't fix that. It's... if I get access to his map, I can legit do this for him. I've messed a shitload with Hammer, by the way. It's not the most difficult thing to do. It really isn't. Yeah, and this over here, you can straight up just do this. I don't know why. This is the first ever map, my guy. Oh, man. It wasn't here for this part of... I wasn't here for this part of the round. Oh, you're talking about the area you can get to. Simple fix, remove the pillar or break... Yeah, or break it specifically there. Yeah, or just add a hitbox, like an invisible wall. It's not that difficult. But you see what I mean? It's just... Well, there you go. You got to see what I meant. This is one of the examples that just makes me facepalm. How long has it been? A year? A year and a half? Since I started playing Lethal? How's that not fixed yet? I can fix it in like 5-10 minutes, not even that. And that's being generous, you know, loading all the fucking... all the assets of the map, all the shaders, everything. And then compiling the map may take longer. Gosh. 4 years old? Is it? I think that's... stretching it. It's probably 2 years old. Let me check. Lethal Company. It is... October 2023. 2 years and then some. Yeah. 2 years and then some. That's strange. That's strange to me. That is really strange to me. That is just a little fucking invisible wall. Or cutting off, like you said, the pillar. And then that's it. Yeah, and it says here, Lethal Company's in early access. It's been in early access for 2 years, which I don't know if that's... I mean, he's been doing steady updates. Steady, quote unquote, you know, occasionally. Every 4 months or something. He's only one guy, so he can't do so much at the same time, but... Something so tiny, man. How? Yeah. Feel like it was released in 2020. Maybe it's the way it looks. I don't know. It could have been that he's been developing the game for that long, yeah, and then he finally released it or something. But that's strange. That is just strange. Yeah. Plus, people buy... Because it specifically isn't free-to-play Lethal Company, so people are buying into Lethal Company, it being early access, with the idea that, okay, the developer's passionate, he's done a couple of updates already, he's gonna keep building this game to be great. You know, and at least from what I've heard, he's moved on from Lethal Company. That's weird to me. He either has to come back in due time and continue the game. There's still a lot promising that he can build and better or, again, fix, like you've seen. But it is not ready, the game. It is not completed at all. So, is it in a decent state? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm saying this, me personally having disabled the old bird and not wanting him in my game, so... Because otherwise, if I were to only play vanilla, the fact that the old bird always fucks with me and, you know, is really difficult to deal with is, yeah. You can't abandon a successful game. That's the other thing, too. I feel like it either got to his head, and he's like, oh, I can, you know, go on to other projects and they'll be popular now. which doesn't really make sense. It's Lethal Company that exploded because he hit the jackpot with a decent recipe, did something pretty charming, let's say. I can agree to that. But then he just kind of fucking botched it in a lot of the things he's done after that. So, successful. I think it's like this. No. even I'm messing up. Like this. Yep. Alright. Let me see who we can raid. Yesterday we weren't able to because I had to dash. Let's see who's streaming right now. We did 3 hours anyway. Oh, I lagged. So, yeah. I hope you didn't mind my rant. Anyone in chat? Goddamn. Since repo came into topic, I wanted to just get it off my chest. Well, goodbye. I'll just chill till the raid. Yep. Thank you for coming. And anyone else that chatted was nice. Let me see. There's a few people. Kinda. Yeah, there's a lot of people streaming repo. And there's a new game called Schedule 1. That's another one. A bunch of people are playing. It was fun to listen to, yeah. I'm glad. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Okay, they're not streaming. Tough. We can rate someone new maybe. Oh, is it the drug dealer simulator? Oh, is that what the game's about? I did not know. I did not know. Well, doesn't really sound like something I'd get into. Not that interesting. Let me quickly check some horror games on the streaming categories. What could be good? I don't really like going into the super extremely basic categories like DPD, Phasmophobia and all that. Yeah, League and blah blah blah. I don't really like going to any of those. Repo I've avoided just because I want to play it myself and not be spoiled. The people I have rated that were playing Repo was just because I've already followed them. What game? There's the Resident Evils always. That. Excuse me, there's bound to be some people streaming. Yeah, there's a few here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, there's one that seems interesting to raid. Okay. Right, so we're gonna rate someone who's playing a Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4 remake. They seem to be in the castle segment right now. They're pretty stacked. So we're gonna go say hi to Yundera. Phew, raid didn't start yet. Yep, came in just in time. I was on a whole ass rant about Lethal Company and some of the dumb things that haven't been fixed yet, and Zeekerss being a Papega developer. Later my connection died, I couldn't revive it, so I'm using my phone connection. I see. I see. Well, it's raid. Oh. And an ad break decides to appear. Gotta wait for that now. Yay! Yippee! Gotta love it. Most inconvenient of times. God darn. Well, let's see. What do we stream tomorrow? Is it Lethal again? It is Lethal Company. Okay, that should be fun. And then NS2, and then... Yeah, I still haven't decided on what we're gonna play on Sunday. Given how Amnesia is done now. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get the raid message at least. And then... There you go. And then I'll wait a little bit longer for the ad to be gone. There you go. Okay. Well, I don't know how much a rant segment like this would be popular, but there you go. Went through a whole ass crash out almost. It's also because people very quickly dismiss your point if you mean to criticize for an improvement to the game. Because I don't hate the game. I just think things derailed in a few sides. So yeah, like I said much earlier, now I have repo as well, thanks to Bonnie. Probably it's next week that I'm gonna schedule something with that. Probably. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Okay. Let's start with that. There you go. All right. It's like 30 seconds that the raid gives us, isn't it? Yeah, it is. All right. Once again, we're going to be raiding Yundera, playing RE4 Remake. Should be really fun. Don't forget to copy your raid message, whether you're a sub or just not a sub. And I will see you tomorrow, okay? We play Lethal Company, so if you want to join or just chat, please feel free to join. Be safe, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.